Hey YouTube, my name's Eomsten.
And I'm VerbatimB. Earlier this week I was in a local store called the Gameroom in Lincoln, Nebraska. If you're in the area, go give it a shot. It's an awesome place. And I ended up talking to the owner, and he offered to give us a tour of the warehouse, so we went ahead and went on that tour.
Right. We were looking for some Sega Genesis stuff. Turns out this warehouse is full of it, among probably a billion other things. He asked the questions, I went behind the camera, and we got some great footage for you guys to take a look at. Enjoy. This is the Game Room, located at 17th and O Street in Lincoln, Nebraska. This is where Verbatim and I took our tour. Now let's hear from the owner.
It's Chris Thompson, and I'm the owner of the Game Room. This is our media floor. You can see that this is just a pile of CDs. Most of this stuff has been prepped and is ready to go. Most of our classic Nintendo. Here's all our 30. Here's all 30. These are all doomed. Fortunately, most of this there's not a lot of variety. Like you can look through.
A lot of the same games is what people bought. So.
Yeah. But we might as well systematically just kind of go through what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a shit Japanese Genesis games.
Okay. Now, are they? Those are Mega Drives, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is that what that? So would they work in my Genesis?
There's few.
Cut off the.
Okay.
You basically take the top off your Genesis, take the plastic top off, and they'll work.
Okay. So, but I don't have to get some sort
These
of.
These are European Mega Drive. Those are Japanese.
Okay. Yeah, Golden Axe was actually one I was looking for from the European.
This is all domestic stuff.
I'm actually gonna start grabbing a couple.
So yeah,
of
you
these
can.
that I see.
Yeah. By the way, yeah. You just kind of have to go through each box. Like these are.
Oh. Okay.
This stuff was all alphabetized, so you can find. Okay, this is the T box. This is the blah blah blah.
Okay.
And all of this is Genesis. The back end, all is Genesis. You just kind of have to, because none of it's inventoried.
No, I get it, dude. This is exactly what I'm looking for, to dig through a box of games.
No, that's my Game Shark box. Oh, jeez. You know, what's most important is that each random object is its own independent object.
Exactly.
And so what the ambition would be is you scan it, you look up the item, we'll have kind of premeditated conditions that pretty much every Nintendo game that they're saying, but Zelda has a map, so we'll add a map condition. Okay. You'll basically we'll kind of specialize them later.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that makes sense.
And then we'll inventory everything. And like our platform's going to be web and mobile, and on a mobile phone it means that I can just pull up my cell phone, snap a picture of the object, or snap 18 pictures of the object in the interface, done. It's already pictured and ready for sale. You print a label and you're done.
Perfect. That sounds like it'll be easy once you get the initial push all done with then.
Well, that's why...
That's the goal anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, you can go back to like digging through this if you are really trying to hunt stuff down.
Yeah, I'll go digging those.
Unfortunately, I don't have... whatever's here is whatever's here.
That's perfect. You've already got more than enough that I could have imagined, so.
Well, this is only the second floor. So this is our incoming. I'm just kind of pre-sorting stuff here.
Area, kind of.
Yeah, stuff comes in. I pre-sort it. All of this is broken, so anything broken in our whole facility gets sorted and organized up here, and then they start rebuilding it. And then, you know, so the repair guys and the eBay people are in there, and then these aisles are all stuff just stock. Most of it's on eBay, so all of our eBay items are in order. Okay. And then when they sell, we just pull them and ship them. Here's your 32X. Someone sees they just bundled the whole damn thing.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
But yeah, they just put it all in a bag, but we can pull out the pieces.
Okay. Yeah, we won't do that quite yet. but I'll
Yeah,
let
we
you
can
know.
worry about like actually shopping later. So, yeah, basically, all of that's random stuff. You know, all this is broken, waiting to get rebuilt. These are random electronics that are broken. This is weird stuff that just comes in that may have an internet value, but it doesn't fall into any category.
Okay.
Decent collectible aisle, like there's a heavy sixer.
Oh, nice. That is.
You got
how
some
much that weighs.
compatible PlayStations, a box Virtual Boy,
Oh man, how much does that Virtual Boy go for?
$300.
300. How much is one not in box?
Couple hundred.
Okay.
It depends.
Depends. You're right. Yeah,
But-
a lot of different.
Some Mountain Dew boxes.
Oh man, cool.
We got 2 or 3 of those floating around. Just kind of like this is stuff that I just kind of hid back here because it's actually high end and I don't want people messing with it.
Gotcha.
A tub of rubs. That's probably one of the more fascinating things is just the box up. Like these are all empty boxes. There's a lot of boxes back here.
So do you? I guess I'm sure there's some sort of a market for boxes, right?
There
but
are.
You probably don't.
It's a time issue.
Yeah.
And like it takes 15 minutes to get an item on eBay.
Yeah.
And,
So you don't. And if you're only making.
well,
I don't know how much a box
No,
sells
well-
for, but it's not going to be as much as a game.
well, no, those boxes are actually more valuable than the games.
Oh, really?
It's just a matter of really organizing this stuff and conditioning it, and so we're just backed up. All of those are Saturn games.
Oh, those boxes up top.
Each one of those is an individual game. They're mostly shitty games like Double Switch, Corpse Killer. You know, there's a World Cup game in there. This is all music from Tower Records. Off-World Interceptor, Galaxy Fight.
Wow. That is a lot of Saturn games.
Yeah, so this is just kind of our massive backstock of stuff that
It
is
is just
waiting for processing.
awesome to look at, though.
Well, yeah, and then you got
Fascinating.
matching guitars that are all missing. Missing dongles and shit.
Oh,
that
okay.
you know, again, once it's all inventoried, it'll be easy to manage. We can define and design probably the most extensive catalog you've ever seen for media, where you can look up any object, know what should have come with it, you know, what the standard conditions of those items are.
The values of the different conditions.
Well, and eventually if you have a marketplace, you can basically just have like this is what people are paying on average.
Right.
Kind of the video game price charts. But they're scraping and aggregating, which isn't.
It's not what people are actually paying; it's what people are trying to sell them for.
But there's a problem with that, which is they're guessing. They're
Right.
pulling a bunch of statistics in and guessing, but they don't really know. Whereas if you start correctly and add up instead of divide down, you can have a precise market. And you know, eventually we want to be buying and selling in the same place.
Right.
So people could put offerings out for objects. I'll buy any copy for, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, there may be a point where people are sending boxes of stuff to us and we're processing and putting it back online.
As somebody who's trying to get into collecting, that's honestly really exciting.
Yeah, the content's important, but it's the venue, it's the mechanical way to do that without just publishing an Excel file on HTML, which is, you know, even the most sophisticated stuff out there isn't much better than that. Or they're using a crude point of sale system or an e-commerce and just kind of making a hacked up catalog and then define them as a bundle so then you can interchange components between.
Okay.
So, you know, the
That's
first version will just be the conditioning element, and then we'll kind of cheat and use that to condition the book and the box and whatever and define it. And then we'll zoom out and say, oh, the book is actually an entirely separate object, and the box is a separate object, and there's a bundle called Game, and which includes which can include the box, the manual, and the game, right? The same way you would like. So if you're going to sell a system pack, well, I got white systems, I got black systems, I got systems with HDMI and no HDMI, and then I've got 18 flavors of controller,
Right.
and 9 flavors of power supply and AV cords.
I was going to say AV cords too.
And each customer wants something specific. So basically, if I just say every system pack can include a console, can include a power supply of compatibility, can include a AV cord, can include A or mini controllers, and then here's how they play together and these individual prices manipulate, so you say, well, you get a special bundle price by putting these 5 things together in a specific configuration. Then you could literally go down the list, find the consoles and say, I want a replacement console, but I want one with HDMI and it needs this power supply on it because that's what I have and that's what I died. Or you could say, I want a system pack and I want the cheapest one. So the controller that rattles that we discounted to $6, you're like, oh, I don't care, $6. And so you could put together a system pack that's ugly for,
for way cheaper than
exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Somebody might be willing to pay $20 for that. And if I have all the pieces, they might be willing to pay a lot more for the combined total unit. Right? So I can play both sides of the aisle. And really what I want to do is just sell stuff, whether it's piece by piece. But the question is, do I sell it by itself and not be able to sell the whole set? Or do I just, wait till I have a whole set, put it together and sell it? And then what happens if I get a whole set and half of it's broken? So basically, that's the dynamic we're playing against.
So that was the tour, and we have a whole crapload of Sega Genesis stuff to show you guys, but that's another video. If you liked us, throw us a like. If you have something to suggest, send us a comment.
If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Until next time, I've been VerbatimB.
And I'm Eomsten.
And we're 1214. Thanks for watching. That was good. That was good.